Show me the incentives and I'll tell you the result. This is an aphorism that holds true for humanity. This is what human beings respond to. And it doesn't extend just to individual human beings, it extends to organizations, groups, different factions that are battling over resources and whatnot. Now you take a look at the Israeli-Hamas deal to release hostages. Hamas attacks Israel, murders 1,200, 1,500 people, takes hostages, and Israel says, we are going to destroy Hamas no matter what. The world intervenes and says, no, Israel, make a deal. The Israeli citizens also, no doubt, want to get their hostages back. And me, as an individual parent, if my little boy was taken, I would be petitioning the government with every ounce and fiber of strength that I have in order to get him back into our arms. Most parents would behave in such a manner. So Hamas is entering into the calculation the fact that Israel wants their citizens back and thus are extracting a 3-for-1 deal for prisoners that have committed crimes of terrorism, of attack, whatever it might have been, and are getting them back into Gaza in exchange for these Israeli hostages that they happen to decide not to kill because they provided greater value for them. Thus, the incentive. They gave Hamas attackers $10,000 per hostage that they were able to bring back. And they know that the world is going to weigh in on the Israelis. Thus, it becomes worth it to take hostages. Thus, they are being paid with their prisoners, with their fighters that are, of course, going to have greater loyalty to Hamas. And what stings about this is that in a past deal where Israel released Hamas prisoners, they released the guy that actually planned this attack. Now, all over the world, other terrorist groups, mercenaries, are going to realize that it is profitable because there is pressure of the parents, of the Israeli citizens on the Israeli government. And they're going to assume that this is extending to other governments. And they are going to see that the incentive is to take hostages because you can wield them with great power and extract great resources. This is why the U.S. used to have a policy of never negotiating with terrorists, never negotiating with hostage takers, but to send in the Navy SEALs and they burst down your ceiling and shoot you dead if you have taken said people. That used to be a disincentive for them to go and behave in such a criminal manner, to kidnap people, to take people hostage. That was a big disincentive and why nobody wanted to touch American citizens. But now you have Joe Biden negotiating with Iran to get American citizens that are being held hostages back with billions of dollars for the citizens. I mean, maybe this is just a way to funnel money into American enemies. I don't really know, but I certainly know that you are going to incentivize more and more people around the world to take hostages. You are going to incentivize Hamas to continue to attack Israel if you do not let Israel go in and completely destroy them. There has to be a tremendous disincentive, and that appears to be what they're doing. So it's like wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. So you're going to see this now all over the world because this is what people are going to be responding to. Again, show me the incentives and I'll tell you the results. This aphorism remains true for human beings around the world, and people will respond to the outline and the expected value of taking part in such dastardly acts such as hostage taking and kidnapping. We're going to see more of it around the world, is my unfortunate prediction. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Peace.